we are going to paint our paper plate, which will eventually turn into a loom. So first, on the back of my plate, I write my name and then my teacher's initials. Now on this side, we're using tempera paint, so I have my tempera paint, my brush, my paper towel, my water half full, and a newspaper. I've also pushed up my sleeves, and I'm wearing a paint shirt just to keep my clothes clean. Now I want you to start by picking out one of your favorite colors and just applying it purely on the plate without mixing it or doing any changes to it. And we're kind of going to think about those circles we saw that Chuck Close and Vasily Kandinsky made. Now, to make a tint, we're just going to grab a little swoosh of white, and that's going to make a lighter blue. And whenever we add white to a color, it makes it lighter, called a tint. And I'm going to keep going in that circular pattern. Now I'm going to take a little more blue, and this time I'm going to add a little dot of black. And when we add black to a color, it makes it darker, and that's called a shade. Just how like when you're in the sun and you sit under a tree, you are in the shade. Now we don't want to add a lot of black because black is really strong in its value, and we still want it to look like a dark blue. So I'm just kind of taking some blue and taking some black. Oops, and there it got a little dark. A little bit darker than I wanted. So now I'll go over it with some blue, and while it's still wet, it'll still mix. Okay, so I have my pure blue, just how it came out of the bottle, my tint, and my shade. Now I'm ready to switch colors with blue, so I really push the bristles on the bottom of the cup, wipe them on the lip, dry it on the towel so it's running clear. And this water might get dirty pretty fast, so you can feel free to change it. Now you will keep working so your whole plate is covered, and when it is dry or dry enough, you can go back with the world's smallest little blue paintbrush and you can add some details over the top, making it more interesting. Alright, when you are done, you can take your paintbrushes to the bath, dump out your dirty water, put the lid back on your tempera paint, throw away your paper towel, you can recycle your newspaper, and put your plate on the same color yarn as the lantern over your table.